Good morning and welcome in. Welcome in to the Rick Dog Network as we'll have some early morning road to the show action here. Early Monday morning in the beautiful city of Chicago while everybody sleeps, getting ready to go to work and school on Monday morning. I'm grinding it out here on this show. So anybody who's still up, thank you for joining me. Anybody who's getting up early for work, thank you for joining me as well. This would be getting down some early morning swing session. Road to the show. I think I'm all set up here. I'll be getting the pill. Starting the day on the mound, which I've been struggling, so kind of looking forward to getting out here, doing my thing. So thank you for joining me on the Rick Dog Network. I think everything is good for a change. The last couple mornings have been off. Yesterday morning I struggled, and then I played in the afternoon and had some good offensive numbers. Hit my first 3 home runs in the big leagues. You know, look, you can see I haven't been up only maybe 15, 20 games. So I'm fitting in well, but I have struggled on the mound, which is odd. Let's see if I could get the job done here. See if the loadouts are good. My virtual team has been struggling here. They're 9, 10 games under 500. The real life White Sox played the Anaheim Angels yesterday and lost a tough one, 6-5. As Mike Trout did his thing, as he's showing everybody. So look at that, 0-3, 7-11. Is it a fucking commercial? Slurpees here? Come on. Mike Trout just smashed us yesterday. So Ohtani comes back today. I'm thinking about going to the game. Let me know. What do you think? Should I go to the ball game? Support the Sox before they take on the Cubs the next couple days? Should be exciting here in Chicago. Somehow we find some weird excitement as our teams continue to suck ass. But here we go. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. You got White Sox baseball coming your way. As he starts him off with a changeup. Strike. As you see our numbers, we're 9 games below. All right. Got the backup catcher in there today. Ooh, and he starts it off with a base hit. Thank you for joining me. Early morning road to the show. I'm on the mound. I've been struggling as I just got called up to the big leagues 15, 20 games ago. I got probably about 4 or 5 starts. No wins to show for it. The first couple ones were no decisions. The last few have been L's. So it's all right. I'm hitting well because I'm a two-way player, but I'm not pitching well. Let's see if I can change that this game. Jorge Blanco at the plate. I feel like I haven't been really pitching well. I just kind of just spinning them up there, happy to be here. So you got to remember where I'm at and what I'm doing. He gone. We're following the Rick Dog Network. The Rick Dog Network along here in his road to the show. That's tough to say. A lot of R's. Pitcher, shortstop, switch hitter, future Hall of Famer. I know that. No money added. Just grinded away. Played a couple years in the minors. I got called up midway through the second year, so it's my second season in the league. My first action in the big. So let's go over to second. Rack 'em up. Double play. Nicely done. Has anybody seen my sunglasses? I haven't seen them since I left the clubhouse. Oh well. Nothing. Here come the good guys. So we're doing the early morning road to the show. It's Miguel Sano, the White Sox killer. The big right-hander comes up. Ooh, gets the breaking ball over for a strike.
Big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch at that
Nice. The
location.
100-mile-per-hour fastball. Strike.
Bullard's got a pretty
As we take a
standard
look at the
strike
umpire, I
zone.
slipped him
Sometimes
$20 before the
they'll have
game,
to
so we
guess
should
a
be
little
good to
bit, but
go.
Overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's fouled off to the left side. It's still 0-2.
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit.
Fouls
which,
it back.
as a
Big
hitter, you
cut.
like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't
100
wanna
mile per hour
have to deal with
fastball.
stuff down
Not
the zone
afraid of it.
consistently.
Got him. He gone.
With that kind of velocity,
So what did we have yesterday? We had some playoff exciting playoff basketball. Giannis did his thug thizzle. I feel like I keep hearing that highlight in my ear. Him throwing it off the backboard and slamming it down, showing off his strength. And he goes on to record a triple-double as the Milwaukee Bucks flex their championship muscles against Boston. It's going to be a bit of adjustment now. You were playing against Brooklyn, who is in disarray and an unorganized basketball team for most of the year. And then you got to now you beat up on them. Then you got to come in and play the champs. It's a whole other world. Milwaukee threw the big lineup at him yesterday with Lopez and Bobby Portis, and they just Boston couldn't handle it. So they're going to have to regroup. They will. They're a good basketball team. See if they could steal game 2. And then in the other side, the Western Conference, that one was a wild one, huh? So Golden State ends up pulling it out by 1 as Ja Morant misses a tough layup, left-handed layup at the end. He played well. It was a great game back and forth. I think the big news is that everybody's talking about is Draymond Green gets ejected for some garbage late in the second quarter. Like something that wouldn't even have been a foul. No, I'm just kidding. Back in the 90s, now the guy gets ejected. So it's just a lot of talk about that, and it's sad that, see, the sad part when you have shit like this is you have a great basketball game. Everybody's talking about the referees and what did and didn't happen. It shouldn't be like that. When you have big moments like that, they need to shouldn't be so much left up to the referees there. You know, I don't know how you fix that, but it's just a little too sensitive when it comes to flagrants. But it's all good. You know, the one thing I did think about after that situation is how many times in sports do NBA refs or Major League umpires or refs in the NFL make bad calls. This is in the past because now you have instant replay and you sit there for 20 minutes and go over it and dissect if the call was right or wrong. And a lot of times they get that wrong. But back in the day, you'd see something like a bad call or anything. So something that was just a little off, that wasn't right. And then the other team that the bad call happened to or was an unfortunate side of would come back and win the game a lot of times because that call or whatever happened in the game just drove them, you know, and it made for better sports and better action. So, you know, that's something sports is going to have to take a look at. A lot of times, these calls that are missed in real time get made up somehow, naturally. So, is it really necessary to have all these replays that slow up and kind of just dull up the game? But, you know, the more I talk about it and I hear it coming out of my mouth, like the replays aren't going anywhere and so the game is going to continue to shift and continue to change to these choppy game, kind of controlled. Sorry for kicking the camera there. Kind of controlled by the referees. And why? Why would you do that? Why do they care? Because, you know, you go to replay, that's an extra 2-3 minutes of commercials. Commercials. That's what sports is all about, the TV revenue. And that's the bottom. Unfortunately, as much as we love sports and we sit on our couch and we grow up as high school and collegiate athletes and we play for the love of the game, some of these athletes, a lot of them probably still are playing for the love of the game, but it's just such a business, you know, that it just affects everything that they do, and they could really give a shit about us, the fans, the little people. So it's an ugly cycle. And that's what I got out of that one call yesterday, is that the refs control so much, and it's never going to change because they love it. And there's a ground ball. Rack 'em up. Another double play. Is my defense holding it down behind me? Sports suck now. No, I'm just kidding. I still watch it. You know, my dad used to tell me, oh, sports is not the same when I was about 12, 13 years old. I'm like, you know, it's inevitable. It's going to change. What do you want them to do? But now as I get a little older, I'm 40 years old now. Unfortunately, I totally get what he's talking about. It's just you look at it from a different perspective as you get older. Like, these people don't give two shits about us. You know, they just care about the almighty dollar. And we're just trying to watch a good game after a rough day. Want to watch fucking Draymond Green play. But the ref probably has $20 on the game. So he gone. No, I'm just kidding. That's what sports is all about, folks. TV revenue and gambling. Money. Money, 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 money. But yeah, the game was good, I guess. But we're all talking about some other bullshit after the game. So that's the NBA. The NBA loves it, right? They love the drama. NBA, you can say what you want. Everybody tries to dog them, I feel like. You know, huge football fans or anybody that's a fan of hockey or something like that. There's a lot of basketball haters out there, which I just think it kind of stems from some sort of interracism. It's like because it's a black sport and black guys run it, so it's all hip-hop and style and flashiness. So, you know, there's a certain genre of people that try not to like it. But when it's all said and done, basketball is going to last longer than all the rest of the sports. That's my feeling. It's the simplest. There's the least amount of major injuries. It's the easiest, you know, globally. It's growing the fastest, you know, so... You know, I think basketball's in a really good spot. You know, I think a lot of people are in Chicago try to act like they don't like basketball or basketball this, and that. Oh, I just gave up a bomb there. This guy, obviously a college basketball fan. Bang. Oh, I threw it center cut. I've been giving up a lot of big home runs. I got to hunker down here. I'm not in the minor leagues no more. Another Sox killer. George Polanco. How's that guy still in the league? Whatever the hell I was talking about. Thanks for joining us. I'm pissed off that this guy just hit a home run off me.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is
the league has changed, sports have changed, but you still love it. You're still addicted to it, right? You'd wish that they understood it a little more. It was almost like politicians.
Bases empty, one away. Now Correa up to hit.
But, oh, yeah, I was talking about how basketball is growing, and it's going to be the most popular sport for a long time. I think baseball just doesn't do a very good job of marketing itself. And it's just a little too slow for today's pace of the world, you know. I think football is going to do itself in with a lot of... I just have a bad feeling about football with this concussion stuff, and they're going down a dangerous path with certain things politically, and I think at some point it may bite them in the ass. But it's such a huge force because of gambling and fantasy football that, you know, people are addicted to football. It's disgusting. We couldn't stop football if we wanted to. Even I thought about it. Like, I stopped drinking for 4 years now, stopped smoking cigarettes. But could I stop watching football? It's like crack. And they know that. They fucking know that. So it's so watered down. And I mean, I played football. I played some college football. I love the sport. I gave my body up for it, you know. Shoulder issues, concussions, you name it. But I think that at the end of it, it's going to, with lawsuits and stuff like that, it's going to end up in that ball's hit pretty well into the corner. Oh, it's a fair ball. I thought it was foul. It's going to be a play at second. The play, not in time. So they're knocking me around a little bit here. It's Carlos Correa, the newcomer. I think basketball reigns supreme because it's just too easy. you saw the way it grew in Greece and Argentina and China, with Yao Ming, and it's just so easy for 5 guys to get together and play basketball. Such an innocent sport that I don't know. I have not to mention there's athletes that they have in it right now are unbelievable. I'm a Jordan stan. I'm a Jordan disciple. I grew up in the Jordan era. Michael Jordan, in my eyes, is the greatest basketball player ever to live. But in the 90s, basketball was the most fun and the most, the toughest brand of basketball you're ever going to see. But the fact of the matter is, the game of basketball is supposed to be played the way it is played right now, with speed, grace, and shooting. I think that's the way it was meant to be played when it was invented. The peach bowls and all that bullshit, peach baskets. It's supposed to be running around and shooting and defense and high speed. So I think with the rule changes and stuff like that, he gone. I think basketball is more at its purest point right now. Now, the part of basketball I don't like is that you have free agents bounce around everywhere and deciding how teams look and how teams get set up. But you could maybe see the end of that happening right now, that end of that era with the Lakers looking terrible. Brooklyn, it doesn't work just throwing these teams together. You still have to build them from the ground up. Look at Boston. Well, that team's well put together. Milwaukee, well put together. Golden State, Phoenix, all teams that put it together, and have a core. They may have some superstars that they brought in, like Chris Paul in Phoenix and Kevin Durant was Golden State and stuff like that. But these teams, for the most part, built their teams correctly. So that's why they end up being the best, and they're at the end. Now, all these other teams that just got thrown together, they get bounced out after a tough 82-game season. So if they could fix the whole free agency thing, I think basketball has more talent right now. Now, the other thing is now the guys don't play every night, but that's a whole other problem. I'll tell you what, oh my God, I almost died. See that? So I'm kind of cruising along here in the 5th, talking some basketball. My thoughts on a game of basketball, which I really like, but sometimes it could be a little wishy-washy with the superstars sitting up. But I love it when it gets to this point. Oh my God, where's that, Blue? I'm glad that the Bulls were able to hang in there and keep it interesting for me. And now you got some good basketball being played. That's a shot. As Robert glides underneath it and makes the catch with a little hop at the end. So we're on the Rick Dog Network. The Sox lost a tough one yesterday. The real Sox, 6-5, is Mike Trout made us pay. I think I might go watch him play today. Might motivate myself on a beautiful, the first nice day here in Chicago in a while. Go to my favorite place, the ballpark, and it's a chopper to second base, easy play. So I'm pitching well into the 5th. It's 1-0 bad, guys. So another tough outing for Dallas Keuchel yesterday, as he's 0 for the season. He just, I don't know. I'm sure they're going to give him a couple more. Where's that? Where the hell do you want this? I want to know where the ball was at.
It looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the
This
rubber.
guy's squeezing me. All right, let's go.
Left-hand batter waits. 2 balls, no
2-0 as the White Sox are still struggling. They're playing the Anaheim Angels. It'd be nice if they could win today and split that series. Excuse me. 4-game series. They're still dealing with a lot of injuries. If you split it against Anaheim and then you come home and play you'll be on the road against the Cubs. And see if that could fuel you and maybe kickstart the season. But they still just unable to get things going here in cold Chicago. That's a base hit. 2-out knock. So my pitches, throwing a lot of pitches, but I'm pitching well. They're making me work for it too. Sox are struggling, desperately trying to pull their way out of it. You got starters still out, which is just putting pressure and the rest of the team, and they're not handling it well. Now you compound that with not very good weather with a Latin style hitting offensive style club. They're just not hitting. Everybody's trying to hit a huge home run, and that's putting pressure on guys that are out of position on defense. A lot of bad defense and errors, which in turn is making the pitching look bad too. So it's a trickle-down effect, which starts with the injuries. So, but you don't want to use that as an excuse. You've got to play better baseball, and there's plenty of baseball to be played. So we'll see. I think I'll go check them out today. Come join me at the ballpark. Still down 1-0 here, top of 6. Step off. Hopefully you could hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up out in Twitchlandia if you could hear me. I'm just yapping away. I didn't even check my audio. But whatever, you could see me. You could see the ball being played. That's the most important part. Easily my best outing. I've had some outings where I got to this point and I looked good, but then disaster struck. So let me finish this inning. Polanco teed off on me his last at bat. Here we go. Starts him off just a bit outside with the changeup. Actually, a few inches out. As I keep kicking the shit out of my camera. Get excited here. There we go. 1-1. Fastball at the knees for a strike.
The 1-1.
There, good pitch in on the fist. As he drives it out there still, but it's going to be caught for an out. Nicely done. 2 outs, top of 6.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes the superstar, the cheater himself, Carlos Correa. I see somebody out in the outfield with a trash can. They're blatant about it now. They don't give a shit. He's just hitting it off his forehead every time a fastball comes, and you could hear it. Carlos Correa is a great ball player. Excuse me. Got a froggy in my throat. It's 0-2 to Correa.
The pitch.
Ooh, throw 102. Try to get by him. Can't do it. Go the other way with it.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Just low.
Especially 2 strikes.
That was a good pitch. The fish ain't biting. Jammed him again. Stays 1-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters
staying alive. All right, he's going fastball, fastball, fastball. It's almost as if he didn't trust me to get it over. Oh, there we go. That was okay. At least I missed low.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th.
Any sort of hanger or anything would be disastrous. So we're not giving in. He's making me work here. So I'm up to 82 pitches. Ooh, this is a tough pitch for me to throw, but I'll give it to you. And broken bat. It's a tough little play. It's almost the second bat that's almost murdered me today. These maple bats, I tell you, they're just not made the way they're used to. Even the bats suck. That was a good outing for me. I gave up 1. Pitch 6. They take me out here in the 7th. Let's see if these guys could come back and get it. And we lose. Did I get the loss? I do not. It's all good. I'm 0-3. Bring my ERA down a little bit. Now, I'll grab a bat and probably play some DH or shortstop here. It's a 2-way sensation here on Road to the Show. We're grinding it out early in the morning in the AM here in Chicago, West Coast. It's still Sunday fun day.
heck of a performance in his last time on the mound.
East
I know
Coast,
it's
people
still a
getting
small
up,
sample size, but I'm seeing a guy
getting ready
who
to
can really challenge hitters at this
go to
level.
work and shit.
Al Leiter, what are you seeing when you look at him?
Thank you
Seeing
for
an
joining me
exceptional
here
plus fastball.
on the
This
Rick
is a guy that
Dog
everybody in
Network.
the game
'Cause I'm
knew
up
that
to an
this is what he
80, which is
possessed.
awesome.
So I think by getting to
You know, I
now
want to
the
change
big
my
leagues,
socks.
He's now able to show the major
I'm
league world, right?
going
so,
to-
what he was able to show.
The fact that
I
you
think it's just
have to do all
dominating
this.
stuff. You know, there's nothing cute about it. Went right after hitters, wipe out off-speed breaking stuff, and then the exceptional arm. So I think what he really represented is a guy that knows he can pitch here, and I believe he belongs.
Okie dokie. We accept. I'm just happy my loadout was good there. You know how hard it is to get to the actual game with the right loadout in this game? It's one of the more difficult things I've ever done. All right. Excuse me. Playing shortstop. The switch hitting shortstop. Ricky Fuentes. We're loading up. We're getting ready for some Road to the Show. Thanks for tuning in. That was not a bad pitching outing. Just a rookie here, guys. This is my second season in Road to the Show. It just got called up a little while, maybe 20, 30 games ago. Now it's starting to pile up, I'd say. White Sox baseball. We're at the Cell, or Guaranteed Rate Field, whatever they call this place now. And it's full. There comes the Rick Dog Network as he jogs onto the field.
I love the
There's
fact
the
that he never
stats.
gets too big
Not
with his
bad.
swing and flies
Say
open,
not
tries to
bad.
launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball. Doesn't care which
He's going to
part
be a
of the ballpark
superstar,
that he
folks.
hits
This
it
is
to.
only
I don't
his
care if it's a lefty
89
or
at
righty
bats
out there on
in.
the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either
You
side.
could feel it. The pimp juice. Superstar in the making. I don't know what they're saying because I got my volume down, but I'm sure they're saying good stuff.
Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Michael Lorenzen. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a
Michael
contact
Lorenzen
type of
on the
guy.
mound.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He
As we
knows
fast
he needs
forward
to
here,
hit his
2
barrels,
outs,
get some soft contact,
bottom of
let the
1.
defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like
I don't
that,
do
if he
contact
gets a good
swings
tempo
unless it's
and
like
give
I've never done
hitters
it.
time to
Just go
adjust their
normal
thing,
swing.
They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start.
Oh,
Same as guys this
nasty
one.
curveball. First pitch of the day is nasty. Timeout. I was not
Time asked for at the plate.
ready for that.
Making an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got
Whew.
going
All right,
on the
0-1.
mound right now.
Welcome to the big leagues. Shane Justin Bieber on the mound. Another nasty breaking ball.
Goes foul.
Quickly down 0-2, Justin Bieber. The pop sensation.
Next
It's
on
1 and
is
2.
down low.
Thank you for joining us here. 1 and 2. Oh, he drilled me. That's the second time he's drilled me. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't like me calling him Justin Bieber.
Hitting them with a pitch.
But it's funny, and I'm not going to stop.
Now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And the pitch.
Trying to take second after he hit me.
That's in for a strike. He is
Save! Yes! First career stolen base. As you see the hair out there. That's first of many, folks. He got a good jump. He was pissed off that Justin Bieber hit him. He wanted to take second. Nicely done. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We'll fast forward here to our next. We got a defense. The superstar Jose Ramirez up. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0. Good guys. That's Chopper. Easy flip to second. Nicely done. So I've been playing pretty decent defense here for a rookie. I saw that I don't play every defensive situation, so he has a few errors. I play most of that. And then I do some running situations. So
So
I try to, especially when I'm in the minors, I minimize that stuff till I get up. So I think it speeds everything up. It's 281. I was hit by a pitch by Justin Bieber. I stole second. Oh, nasty. Hard fastball to letters.
And time called prior to the 0-1. And the righty deals. Just
Another good fastball just outside. There's a lot of movement on his pitches. 1-1. Pops him up. I was just reaching for that one. That was not.
And that is that. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Luke Mailey.
Looking for the double play here. Thank you for joining us.
Righty delivers.
Exciting road to the show action as we're up finally to the big leagues.
Goes to second.
Nice footwork. Rack him up.
Double play.
Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest
Double
plays
play.
to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get
Da-da-da,
inside, create
da-da-da.
a
Actually, it was a
lane
pretty
to
simple
that
play.
middle infielder to start the
First
double
baseman
play,
over.
and then from there, completing it back to
Drops
first.
down,
Really
throws
good
sidearm.
job all the way around.
And I give it back to him. Rack him.
Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop.
Ooh, beautiful
Ricky
sky here in
Fuentes.
Chicago.
The line to kick the pitch.
That ball's hit way back. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes! A solo job for the network, and that gives the White Sox the lead. Clutch. That gets everybody, sends everybody reeling. His fourth home run of the season off of Justin Bieber. That's what you get for hitting me, you jackass.
Looks like this guy was looking out
Got it
for the
all.
play,
That's a
but
beautiful
was
left-handed
able to turn
stroke.
on the inside fastball.
Just, he knew it.
Direct to the pitch. Absolutely. One
Made
down,
that sound
runner
off the
at
bat. So
first.
3-2.
And now
Good
it's Jose
guys.
Rosario.
All right, here we go. So it's one down. Runner at first here. We're looking to turn another double play as we've been solid in the infield.
And a pitch.
There's a hot shot.
Short hop
Quickly.
runner handled it short. They
Rack him up. Double play. Nicely done.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed
Beautiful.
to the
We'll
second
take another
baseman
look
for
at
the
it.
Shortstop, perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We got a good one here. Sox and Guardians.
Now
The
on
Galaxy.
plate for the fourth time tonight.
There's the Rick Dog.
Singing
Digs
didn't
in.
ask for anything more. This guy
He's
checks
already hit
all the
one
boxes
earlier today.
offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it
Yes,
doesn't
his
just
face
start
is
at
Ken
game
Cornell,
time, it starts
Jack.
in the
I don't
afternoon,
know his
the way
name,
he
and I
prepares
can't
and
tell.
gets ready for the ball game. I tell you
Not
what,
gonna look
his
down.
teammates
Ooh.
feed off of the leadership
Sizzles
that
a
he
two-seamer
shows
down.
on and off the field.
On the inside part, and they're going to give that to
Known as
him.
a guy with pretty lights out
Timeout.
type stuff.
Blue.
Racks up the strikeouts,
How am I supposed to
but
hit that? There's
command at times
22,000.
can
Oh, brother. I'm stepping out again. There's no way I would have hit that. Okay, it's
Yeah,
0-1.
manager in a situation like this,
Just trying
this
to
type of
be
pitcher has to stay
good
alert
hitter
and ready.
late in the
He's gotta
game.
make sure he's
Battle.
watching from pitch to pitch
Try to get on
every
base
hitter
here.
to quickly get another reliever
Oh.
in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Just a nasty breaking ball. 0-2. Hang in there. And that's a ball.
And the count 1-2.
Just trying to get a base hit here. Not trying to do too much. And that's
Next
2-2.
pitch is outside. The count now 2-2.
White Sox baseball. And he's watching the Rick Dog Network do his
As the
thing.
belt fires.
Whoa, fouls it back. Road to the show.
And that lack of command,
My-
that's usually one of
This
the
is my
things
rookie
that
experience right
has
here.
to
This
be
is
converted from starter
came
to
up
reliever.
about 100 games left in the season here.
When you compare the
In my
two
second
roles,
season.
starting and relieving, you hope
Oh,
the
I
guy
had a
gets
good
him
pitch to
strike
hit.
one right away when he comes in.
Oh, I missed it. Kind of got lulled to sleep. Timeout. He's taking too
The
long.
2-2 will have to wait just a second.
2-2. Trying to just shoot it right back at his face. A base hit would be nice here.
Right-handed reliever.
It's 3-2.
Right inside, and
There's
that's
the
ball
young
3.
rookie. Fights his way back into this at bat.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat.
You got Yasmani Grandel on deck. So, another switch hitter. This makes it a pretty difficult lineup. Oh, right down Broadway. That's a good hard fastball at the top of the zone. So, not easy to hit. 3-2, staying alive. Ball 4. Great at bat. Let's see if I could steal second here and get in scoring position. You probably know I'm trying to go because I went earlier, so wouldn't be surprised if they try to pick me off here. Nope. That ball's hit deep. He way back and gone. As I do a good job of getting on for Grandal, and he lights it up as a beautiful shot. You put it on the board. Oh, yeah. A beautiful shot. Sox starting to get hot here, folks. You could feel it. 5-2 good guys. Watch the swing. Picture perfect. You saw him pose. He looked like, it almost looked like Ken Griffey Jr. And the Sox win. Sox win. Big game. Big, big game. That one was fun, folks. The White Sox fans love it.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Take a look at the numbers. Got hit by a pitch. I drew a walk, which led to a 2-run bomb, and I also hit a home run, so it was a great game. Good, good stuff. And we'll march forward here. Another game at shortstop. I love it. The early morning grind here on the Rick Dog Network.
MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland
Empty
Guardians
ballpark here in
going up
Chicago.
against the Chicago White Sox.
We've been hovering around 9 games under. Really trying to dig out of this one. As here comes Giolito.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting
All right, big
pitcher,
guy, let's go get it.
Lucas Giolito. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and
All right, here we go. We'll
put his
fast
team
forward.
in a position to win. And I
And
expect
it's
to
2
see
outs
that
here in the
from him in this
first.
one today.
And up next for Chicago,
Rick Dog
Ricky
Network up
Fuentes.
to bat. Ooh, turning and burning. Just way too fast. A little excited here.
Righty to the plate.
Ah,
They win.
can't hold back at a good high fastball. So he's 0-2 with Plesac on the mound.
That one to first.
Oh, behind the
And the
back.
White Sox go
Oh,
quiet.
that was nice.
Nothing doing for the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. Here's Luke Maile. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored,
All right, we got a defensive play here.
is a big
1-0 good, guys.
Up the middle,
There's a rocket.
Fuentes
Quickly
loves
makes
it.
the throw.
Sends it to
Nicely
first.
done.
Two
Great
away.
footwork.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down.
So up next for Chicago, Ricky Fuentes.
And here's the rookie.
Guy's a threat from
As the Sox are up 3-0.
both sides of the plate.
Got a runner on with 1 out. Ah, trying to get him over. It's 0-1. Please sack. Keeping it out of the zone.
The 0-1.
Ah,
They win.
0-2. timeout.
Engel stands at first with one out. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
tough at bat here. Why not just be a good two-strike hitter? He gone.
On strikes he goes. And there's two
Opposite.
away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
It's okay. We're struggling here. At least the Sox are winning 4-0.
For the Sox, Ricky Fuentes.
He's had a decent series, trying to turn it around here today.
Well, we knew he was
Bases
gonna
are
be a
juiced with
stud
2 outs.
just
Here we go
coming up.
to the network.
Making his way through the minor leagues and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Oh,
He swings
hanging
the foul
changeup
ball.
can't
Not the
wait
easiest
back.
thing when you're talking
It's
about
0-1.
It's, perhaps who's going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it. And
Good
get yourself
curveball into
comfortable.
nasty. So he's trying to wait back. We'll step out again.
Time now.
There's Tanner Tully on the mound, trying to pitch out of this.
Bases
Big
loaded.
Dog trying to
Two
make him
down.
pay. Nasty. Is he gone? So I'll run it down. He'll just put the tag on. Son of a gun. Not my day. But the Sox are up 4-0.
Here on the south side, new inning getting started.
That was a
So in
nasty
now for
pitch.
Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Up the middle.
Gotta hurry.
Fuentes collects
Fires.
third,
Got him.
and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the.
And up next for Chicago.
All right, here's the
Ricky
Rick Dog.
Fuentes.
Another opportunity for an
He's got
RBI.
power,
5-0. Good
great
guys.
contact
Bottom of
skills, one the
6.
best contact hitters
2
in the
outs.
game. They say a
Ooh.
win.
0-1. Can't hold back. Not seeing it well from the right side.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hang in there, Rick Dog. Come on now.
Out to
High
center.
pop fly. It's going to be straight away center
Towards
field.
it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.
So we'll fast forward
Ricky
to another at bat.
Fuentes, the next to
6-3 as they chop it in half. I get to swing around and bat lefty. Thank goodness.
hit.
1-0.
Misses badly for
First
ball
base is
one.
open. Very dangerous hitter up at the plate.
And a pitch.
Ooh.
Robert, over at
1-1.
second, one down.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch
And
misses.
2-1. Good
Now two
eye.
balls and a strike.
Yes, it's a 15,000 in attendance here at the cell.
Sandios.
That's a shot. Base hit.
Robert coming home. He'll score easily. And they lead by
And
4.
he is,
Into second with a double.
I don't know
And
what
they've
it is,
got
safe
something
at the
brewing
plate.
now.
So an RBI base hit.
Good extension
Nicely
on that swing.
done
Took
from the Rick
pitch to
Dog
the
Network.
outside part of the
It's a
plate
good
and
piece of
drove it up
two-strike
the
hitting.
middle. He let it travel just
Doesn't do
enough.
too much with it, just fires it back. And nicely done. So off the schneid here today. As we'll go ahead and fast forward. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
I don't care if you're a top
Sox
team or
win.
you're a middle-of-the-pack team.
Sox win.
Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again. for
Nicely
the next one.
done.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
Thank you for
crew
joining me
MLB
here on the
show.
Rick Dog
I'm John
Network.
Shelby. Thanks for
As
joining us.
I'll play one more. Got some early morning action. I pitched well in the first game. I hit a bomb in the second game, so I was able to pick up an RBI in that game. So we roll along. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. I always sing that because there's a dog in it.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Make
Today, the finale of this
some
three-game
noise,
It's the
Chicago.
Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox.
Now we're just 8 games under 500 as we battle our way back. Scratch and claw our way through. So we're getting closer to 100 games into the season. So I've been here for about 40 games now. It's Adam Engel, crowd favorite out there.
Coming
And
up
big
on the
Michael
first pitch,
Kopech on the mound.
and towing the slab
Let's go,
here,
big guy.
Michael Kopech.
Fast
This is a
forward the
little more
action.
common these these days, but
Two
still,
outs here,
he's a straight
bottom
out
of one.
inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you
Waiting
about
for
the
my
strikeouts.
pitch.
A lot more guys striking
Ooh.
out today, but when you
Good
consider
splitter.
having
0-1.
the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're
There's a
not
hanger,
real
watch
high
out.
strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and
It's 0-2.
miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's
To the
real
network.
critical, and he's got it.
Hanging breaking ball, but it is nasty. Exploded out of the
It's a
zone at the last
1-2-3
second.
inning.
He gone.
Shotgun held in check here. We played an inning. No
Nothing
score.
brewing there. All right, big
At the
guy.
plate, David Dahl.
I'll see you again.
2 for 8 in the series
We got
so
one
far.
on. Nobody out. Trying to turn 2 here.
The pitch. On the ground, a short could be
Quickly.
2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first.
It was very
safe.
slow developing. We
A
get
low
one.
slider like
There's
that
one
one
out.
can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Runner at first with 2 away.
Try it again.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Cleveland has a big lead here.
Here's the 0-2. Out to short.
Dives. Can't get it.
Through,
So
base hit.
Yeah.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on.
all right. So we
and 2 out.
fast forward again.
Back here at the ballpark.
Down by
Now,
3.
Ricky
Leading off here.
Fuentes.
Bottom of 3.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Cutter in there for a strike.
For this
0-1.
guy, his third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit
Ooh,
of length in this
splitter.
one.
Looked like a beach ball. 0-2. Couldn't time it up.
Line to the pitch. In the air,
Fastball,
right field,
swung
straight
on.
Under it.
Fly ball to right.
Squeezes it.
Caught.
And there's 1 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they.
Man at first.
All right, we're 0 for 2. Runner on, down by
Steps to the
6.
plate for the White Sox.
Getting late in this one.
And that one wrapped foul. Nice warm day.
Up and out of
here,
the zone,
good
can't
baseball
lay off.
weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely, you feel so much more comfortable at the
Stays
plate.
up,
You're not
up,
worried
up, up.
about, getting jammed
Sees
on
a pattern here
fastballs
that I
inside
can't
part of
lay
the
off.
plate.
It's 0-2.
You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And
Ooh,
that part, you
pushes
can
him
go inside
back.
part of the plate as well.
All right.
Straighten him up a little bit.
As he stares out at him,
First with no
waiting for
outs
my
here.
pitch here.
Now
Timeout.
he steps out as time is granted.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Is that slow?
This one in the dirt.
Runner stays at first. As there is good speed aboard, but down by 6. He's not going anywhere.
2-2 now.
Ah,
And a
ties
swing
me
and a
up. He
miss.
gone.
And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise,
Just a nasty
it's gonna be
pitch.
pretty hard.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor.
9-5 bad guys. Trying to get a double play here.
0-2 now. On the ground, right side.
Dives.
Knocks it
And
down.
he just keeps it in the
And he'll
infield.
be safe at first.
So there's 2 on with 1 out here. Let's see if we get out of it.
Back here on the south
11-5
side,
bad
here's the
guys.
shortstop at the plate, Ricky Fuentes. Swing and a miss.
Little bit of movement. Got me. 0-1.
And now
In
the
1-1.
count is even.
Trying to have a good at bat here to lead off the 7th.
Next pitch
Low
downstairs.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top.
It's 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but
Don't
they
help
don't
him out.
panic at all by the
We're
hitter.
down by
They're
6.
patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4.
So a
That's a
leadoff
good at bat. We're gonna
It's
go
starting to look a little gassed
0 for
to
most
me.
likely,
We'll
but
see if they go to the bullpen in this
it's
spot
all
or
right.
not.
Eli Morgan gets the
I'll fast forward. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
ball now. Here's Brian Riccio. A strikeout and a walk.
2 down now.
2-2 now. Bounce to the left side. Fuentes picks it up, whips it to first.
Oh, good scoop.
That
Thank
into
goodness.
frame. One left for the Guardians. big, however. It's 11-5.
Let's see if I get one more at bat here.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ricky Fuentes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one pulled foul.
Well hit, but I think that's going to be foul.
Hey, get one up there, huh?
And he deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Trying to concentrate here and listen. All right. Timeouts. Getting a little stagnant here. He's trying to lull me to sleep on a mountain. I'm trying to put one in the seats. What do we got here? That's in 3-1. Not really getting anything to hit here. I don't blame him. That's ball 4 again.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base
Who do we got
runner
today? So there's
was
more
having
playoff
very
action.
aggressive
Miami Heat and the
second
76ers. Who do you got?
on the line.
As Joel Embiid broke his face, he's out for a couple games.
RBI, and those are the best.
All the pressure is going to be on James Harden, which good for him. You know, he deserves it. He's always bouncing around, avoiding all the pressure. Now it's smack dab right on his lap, and we're going to find out what he's all about. I'm not convinced by James Harden. I think he has all the talent in the world, but his attitude seems to be something a little off there. As we're going to return to the clubhouse. So I went over, but I had a couple walks. It's okay. I think the Miami Heat are going to win that series. Because they've been playing consistent basketball all season long. And with Joel Embiid being out for a couple games, that makes Jimmy Butler the best player in that series. And he's going to show out. He's going to perform. You could guarantee that. Book it. So that's who I got. I got Miami going on to face the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Championship. That's what I got there. And then I'm going to have the Suns going to move on to face the Golden State Warriors in the West. Let me know what you think. All right? That's the NBA action. This was an exciting action last night as all they're talking about is so stupid. You got great basketball games all, you know, and all they're talking about is Draymond Green getting thrown out. Something sour about that. Who cares? He's an idiot. He got thrown out. Move on. Change the stupid rules so we could just watch basketball and not talk about this crap the next day after watching the great games. Thank you for joining me here. I'm just going to take a water break. Hopefully no more than a few minutes. All right, I'll be right back. Thank you for joining me here on the Rick Dog Network. I don't know if I have the music connected. Here, I'll go to the starting screen so you can listen to this song. I'm still working with the sound. I don't mind it saying starting. I think there's music there. Thank you again. Good morning. Welcome in. Just making some coffee. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Just reset the screen. Hey, I'll be back. I'm still making coffee. Georgie, what are you doing down here? Giving him troubles? All right, welcome in to the Rick Dog Network. As we're about to get up and running again here. What do we got here? I'll keep the road to the show going. I was going to play a game, but fuck it. This seems to be going pretty well. As I'll switch my screen back over. Welcome in. So we just passed All-Star break. Clutch. This one looks pretty good. Let's improve. Good morning, Kimbo 101. Good morning, Nice Shades. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, I got to concentrate here, which is good. Let's do it. And here we go. Ready to go. Oh, God. Got it. Got it. Nope, got thrown off. Trying. Not bad. Not bad. Got a bronze. Better than nothing. First time. I like his shoes. As we enter the second half of the season. I'll be on the mound. I'll do it. I'm down with it. What's going on here? Mr. Schneider. Kyle Schneider. Okay, that's true. He's not wrong. I felt like he was talking personally to me. Here we go. I'll be playing DH. Batting third for the good guys. Here we go. Thank you for joining in to the Rick Dog Network. It's early morning Midwest, Chicago time. Just getting in there till about 5:15, 5:30. I've been on for a while here, but it's been fun. We were talking some basketball, things that went down yesterday. A lot of Draymond Green conversation. Now kind of looking into the future. You got Phoenix and Dallas. Tell me your thoughts on that.
It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the
I won't go
Minnesota
who's going to win each game, but I'll tell you I feel Phoenix is going to win that. But I wouldn't be surprised. Dallas seems to be sneaky good, and Phoenix has some injury issues, so anything's possible there. The other side, the other game is going to be Miami versus the Sixers. It should be star-studded. A lot of action there. And that should also be a good one. I think Miami has the upper hand there. I think if Embiid was healthy, I think it would be the other way around, but he's not. We'll see how quickly he comes back from the broken face. He'll be coming back with a mask at some point. We should make it into the masked man. Should be interesting. He'll probably live that up. So, yeah, good basketball, playoff basketball coming later today. Let me know what you think. I know what I think, and I'm sticking by my picks. Feel pretty good. I've been on here blabbing about who I think is going to win everything, and I'm going to be honest. I still feel the same way. I still feel it's going to be Milwaukee. And Golden State when it's all said and done. So here we go. It's 1-0. I'm looking at my phone. Ooh, it's tough to see here during the day, especially here on the projector. So we're going to have to zone them in, reel them in, and try to light them up. Oh, yeah, there's a little fuzz back there. Why don't they make it any more difficult? Why don't they put something back there? These assholes in Minnesota. There's always something, right? So the old school Minnesota Twins used to play. Oh, it's tough to see, but I think I might have dropped it. Oh, it's caught. It's tough to see. I'm waiting for the shadows to move here. The old Minnesota Twinkie Dome, a little older, so used to be some battles with Kirby Puckett and all those guys. But that stadium was a football stadium, and they used to do some funny things in there. They used to turn the fans on when the visitors were up so the wind would be blowing in, and turn them off when they'd be up so the ball's just flying out. No bullshit. This is true, real talk, some of the shit that happens in baseball. So I have never been a huge Twins fan. Now they got a... Here, I can see it a little better now. That the shadows are creeping out. It's 0-1. Nasty breaking ball up at the top of the zone. It's 1-1. Nothing going on there as he keeps the ball right out in front of him. Early on in this one, trying to get a base hit. Complaining about the Twins and their shitty stadiums. Why would you build an outdoor stadium when it's usually 2 degrees there? Doesn't make any sense. Stupido.
The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this
And here is the pitch. Oh, that was a good one. It kind of hung up there. They couldn't pull the trigger. It's 2-2. Runner at first. 1 out. Here in the top of the 4th. And it's another hanger. Let's see where he goes with it now. Good speed aboard. Comes up to a big lead. Right down the middle. There's a shot, and it hangs up there. They hang with them for the network. Thank you for joining me as we're grinding away here, playing some White Sox baseball here in Road to the Show. So you're following along my career. There's Larry Garcia with my number. There's a new White Sox killer, Byron Buxton. He's only been here for a little while, and you could already tell he's going to be a thorn in our side. As Minnesota Twins are going to be the team to beat, I feel like, here in the Central as it gets a little deeper into the season. People think it's a weak division. It's not. The Guardians have improved, and Minnesota is going to be tough. They have a good bullpen and some veteran leaders now. So the White Sox struggling still. They lose yesterday, a tough one to Anaheim. They battled back, but Anaheim comes up big with Mike Trout, the superstar. And looks like the reigning. There's going to be, excuse me, right down the middle. Mike Trout's going to be in the running for the MVP. He's got that kind of swagger. Ohtani returns today, so that ball hit well. I don't know if I got enough of it. Another hang with him. Over here.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game
the Twins
series,
pull out a close one.
We're
talking Central Division
baseball.
We're the defending champs, but we're not playing like it. We'll continue forward.
Outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Trying to get into a little groove here. As I'll jump on the mound. So I'm 0-3. Trying to turn it around here for the good guys. I'm struggling, which is odd. Usually I pitch really well early, and then I struggle with the hitting. This year I'm hitting okay, struggling with the pitching. So try to turn that around here. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. You have White Sox baseball coming your way. Road to the Show, the beginning of a great career here. As I'll be grabbing the bump of two-way player. Grabbing the peel. We'll fast forward here as we're ready to play some ball. It's Luis Arias up to bat.
What stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below
First
200
pitch, he's
against
hacking.
him, and it just tells me they have a hard
And
time
it's caught.
striking
One
the
pitch, one
baseball.
out.
Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's
Welcome
the
in.
motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Good contact guy.
Who do you
good
got in the
defender.
NBA playoffs, folks? I want to hear everybody's opinions once they get in here. I'm going to keep asking it until I see somebody.
The pitch.
I'm going to keep yapping away until somebody gets in
Strike
here.
2.
'Cause I don't mind. There's somebody out there.
Next offering is foul back.
We're wheeling and dealing here. 0-2.
Hey, just you and him.
The wind of the pitch.
Last game I pitched very well.
Got him looking.
Through 6 innings, I gave up
So
one
he
run.
gets the call
Huge
and
home
picks
run
up the strikeout looking.
to Jorge
Sometimes with a good
Polanco.
hitter at the plate, he'll be the
So
one
I
to
get
the
a
benefit of the doubt if he
chance
lays
to
off
get him
on a
again
close
today,
pitch
so.
like that, but just not right there.
Let's see, I'm
Strike
0-3.
zone, definitely expand a
My
little bit
ERA
with
a
2
little
strikes.
higher than it usually is, but
And
I
here
will
comes
work
Carlos
my
Correa.
way. My
First
ERA
pitch
will
doesn't find the zone.
reduce as the season winds down here, and I'm sure I'll get a few wins. Big numbers from Carlos Correa, excuse me.
Next
Ooh,
offering is
1-1.
in for a strike.
Talking baseball. White Sox suck right now. Injuries, bad
Swing and a
defense,
ball hammered
untimely
left
hitting.
field. Back there.
That ball's hit pretty deep. Back at
Hauls
the
it
track,
into
he makes the
warning
play.
track.
So we're out of that one.
Nothing doing here for the
Everybody
Twins.
saying, hang in there, hang in there. We're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it around. I'll keep the faith. I somewhat believe that. But I just don't like the ugliness of the baseball. It shows me something.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Something's not right in there. I can't say. It's weird. It's a weird dynamic. We shouldn't be playing this bad. It's just they're not handling the pressure very well early on. But that's okay. I think we're going to find out a lot about
That
certain
was
folks.
absolute gas. Triple digits
it's
on
not
the
good
gun.
that
It's
you're
just a different experience as a hitter.
You get
watching
excited
that
about
go
the
by.
season. You're ready to go in. And then you get hit with the injuries even before the first pitch.
All right, now he may have not liked either
So,
of those
you
first
don't
two
know.
pitches
50-50
or agreed
on whether
with
it's
the
gonna be a good
umpire's
season.
call,
It's
but
just-
at this point, he's gonna
want
have
it
to
to
bear
be-
down and be ready to hit
we'll
anything
see.
close
Once
to
it
the
gets warm,
zone.
it's been really ugly out too. So it gets warm. I still stand by it. This team is going to get hot, but we'll see. We're going to have to wait for it.
Next
Today might
offering
be a
is foul
nice day. I
back.
might go out to the ballpark today. Who's going to join me?
right there.
Who's coming with me? I'm going to go. Fuck it. I'm going to get the cheapest ticket I could find. Sneak down into the first row.
And a foul
I'll be
ball,
wearing a
he
Rick
stays
Dog
alive.
Network shirt. I
See
guarantee
how the
it.
catcher
See
wanted
if you
that
could
pitch.
see me. I usually end up being on TV as I know the camera guy very well. He gone. Sano will be grabbing some bench.
And that's the first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye
Let's
levels
take a
from
look
the
at that
punch
one.
out.
I'll take a
The
sip
fastball
out of
the
my
pitch
coffee.
before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the
Who
ladder.
wants to go to the ball game with
Curveball
me
out of
today?
That same tunnel just falls off the table.
Come
You can't make
on out
contact.
here. I'll be
Here's Gio Urshela.
I'll get the
Next offering is
cheapest
down low.
ticket down low, so I'll probably end up in section 162 around there, 161. It's been lately.
Next one is off the
And then I'll
floor.
work my way around the ballpark.
He's clearly trying to work him away here.
End up
Both
sitting
pitches off
behind
the
home plate. If it's a good
you
one,
really
I'll
wanna
stick
put
around
the
to the
ball in
end.
play, you're gonna have to stay back and
As
drive
it's
it to the
3-0,
opposite
so I'm
field.
being squeezed slightly. Step off, get regrouped here.
And he steps off.
I'm going to go right after him here. I don't want to give in to anybody. That's strike
Swing and a
one,
miss.
99
That's
mile per hour
3-1.
fastball
Bringing the cheese
from the
on that
rookie
one.
sensation, the future superstar here in this league.
And now
Stands
the
in,
count.
fires. He's 3-2. And
Stays alive.
fastball.
Well, he got
Still
challenged
3-2.
with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
So welcome into the
Kicks
Rick
and
Dog
fires.
Network as we grind it out early morning, Monday morning
That was
session.
fouled off.
We have the Monday morning White Sox Blues. Come live them out on here. Try to put on a show for you. As I just got up to the big leagues.
Ninth pitch of the
I look
at-bat
good.
due
I look
next.
like I belong here. Pitching wise, I've struggled early, but
Fouled off again.
See if
And
I
it
can find my
remains
groove
3-2.
here. 0-0. I'm a two-way sensation. I pitch and I play shortstop. I also switch hit, so
This to center field.
and that ball's hit
As this one
straight
sized
away
up,
center
what's
field.
the squeeze on that
That's
one?
2 down.
2 down.
Here in the bottom of 2, we're here at Minnesota. Nobody really likes the Twinkies.
Now it's Dominic Smith. His split numbers between June and July there.
I was telling a story about how I feel that the Twins used to turn the fans on every time we were up to bat. We'd hit the shit out of the ball and they would just die.
It's through for
Then
a
they
hit.
come up and just hit a lazy fly ball into the outfield. All of a sudden, it's in the frickin' 9th row. They're not fooling me. These- It's unbelievable little shit that they used to do. Which in my mind, I just can't stand the Twins.
Now batting Max
They always end up
Kepler.
giving us a hard time. They're going to do the same thing this year. You can feel it. They have a good team
On
brewing.
the ground right side.
As
Torres handles.
Quickly over, and that'll end the second. Is
Twins wind up
challenge
trailing one.
completed.
We'll move to the third with no score.
So the Twins and Sox trying to rekindle that rivalry that we only know about here. You have to be a real Sox fan to not like the Twins.
And welcome back.
And it's funny because there's some Twins players that you really adored growing up, like Paul Molitor, Kirby Puckett. Oh my God! From around here, I actually live in a neighborhood where you could drive by Kirby Puckett Stadium, so it's a little homage to the late great. Like one of my first favorite baseball players, a little tiny guy, strong, powerful. Oh, catcher over, reaches. You got it, big guy. Nice play. Excuse me, bat boy. I'm gonna ghost you. Nice play there. Is one down. Helps out the pitcher.
Brian Jeffers. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Take a second to catch our breath, and then here we go. Talking White Sox.
Right side.
Talking. Ooh, as he boots it right when I say we're cruising along.
As they can't make the play.
So there's an error. Try to pick up my teammate.
Back to the leadoff spot.
Talking basketball.
Rise stands in.
See up your last.
Now it gets
Ooh.
away from Grandal.
That's a wild pitch. Runner scampers into second. Let me catch my bearings here.
Jeffers. The runner
That's
at
how
second
big
is
innings
one
have
away.
started for me. Little, just sneak up on you here in the big leagues.
Offering is in
Stuff
for
that
a
you just
strike.
kind of naturally pitch over in AAA ends up being like, oh, whoops, that's 3 runs right
Next
there.
one
So
misses. Ball
it's
two.
2-1. Runner at second. Lead off man up. So we talked basketball. There's only a few teams left, so
Rolled over to
four
third.
teams in each side. As he looks them
And they
back
got him.
quickly over to first. It's 2 down here in the bottom of third. Fun basketball left. There's still great talent. That's why I say basketball is in good shape. I was talking earlier about how I think basketball is going to survive the test of time here through all the sports. It's going to be the last one standing. It just seems to have the most momentum. I know we don't really like the way that players are jumping from team to team, dictating. But at the end of the day, this year is showing us whoever's got the best team, all-around basketball team, we're usually in the best spot. So it's been fun to watch, and so I'm trying to get locked in watching playoff basketball. Some of the sports talk here around Chicago, the score 670. They're talking a lot of Bears. Has he gone? As I yell, as I come off the field. He strikes him out, big strikeout, pitches his way out of this one. As he just can't. He couldn't do nothing with it. Is he gone? That's Polanco, as he had the big bomb the last game, so I'm able to get redemption. We're starting to form a little rivalry.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Sorry, I'm just listening to the sports talking about here. They're talking about Ohtani got pulled in the game. He'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go to the game. I'll let you know. I'll go live maybe from the game on Twitchlandia. So join in to that. I'll give you some sights and sounds of the ballpark. That'll be fun for everybody. As I love the ballpark, my favorite place to be on the planet. I'll go smoke a doobie. Don't do drugs if you're younger than 19, 18, 17, 16, somewhere in that ballpark. I won't be a hypocrite. But I'll go to the game, I'll smoke a J, and enjoy the ballpark. Take in the sights and sounds. Watch Mike Trout, Otani. So you got that going on the south side. Still trying to keep the buzz going as the Cubs and Sox will play tomorrow. You got the basketball and the playoffs. A lot of Bears talk here on the score, talking about the way they handled the draft. And I thought it was interesting, some sort of strategy there. The Bears gave up a lot of their draft picks to move down in a draft where they felt it's going to be really deep down low at the bottom part of it because of the way college football has been the last few years with the pandemic. A lot of players were able to stay a little longer and play a little deeper. So extra, there's a lot of talent still left maybe that's undrafted and stuff like that. So you didn't really have to draft. It was a weird draft, and I think they had strategy for the first. That's fouled off 1 and 2. Got a runner on here, nobody out. Strategy being used. They cleaned house here. The Chicago Bears fired their GM, fired their coaches. They fired their everything that moved except for everything has changed except for the owners, which ultimately I think that ball's hit deep to center field. Did he get enough of it? Back at the track. It's gone. Whoo. I kind of left it in the zone. It was a good piece of hitting. I got to just tip my cap because it was a fastball. It wasn't a great fastball. It was up, but he hit it to the deepest part of the park. And Sano and he's pissed off because we had to talk about this before the game about not giving up home runs. And we'll take another look at it because I felt like it was a decent. Oh, I put it there right down the middle. I lied. It was not a good pitch, and he made me pay for it. 440 into the shrubbery. So we're down 2-0. So the Bears had some strategy. It's interesting how they're talking about the Bears don't even have a full roster right now. They cut and got rid of so many people that they're only down to like 60 people. They drafted 11 people. That puts them up to like 70. And they're signing a lot of undrafted free agents because they understand how many of them there's going to be out there with the pandemic going on. In a way, there's a lot of older players there. So it's interesting. I feel like they're actually, you know what? It's been really tough for us Bears fans since Ditka has left. I've hung in there. Young Ricky would just watch every single game and believe in everything that they did. But now as you get a little older, that's a strike. We're down 2-0. Big bomb here in this inning, but we'll battle on. I think the last 4 or 5 seasons, you didn't know what the hell was going on. Ever since Lovie Smith left, it was just like they've been in disarray. So you couldn't even watch, really. Now, we've gone through so many quarterbacks. We got another young quarterback. I don't know what to say. I'm indifferent on the young kid from Ohio State. But you can't trust the Bears drafting and then developing any sort of offensive lineman, any sort of anything really other than a linebacker or a running back. And it's just been really ugly here for a long time. But I think for the first time in a long time, they're showing signs of life. So we'll see. Let's give it to the Bears. I think the Bears did a good job. I don't even know any of the names they drafted, but I just like the way they went about it. So hang in there, Bears fans. And is he gone? Because I'm pitching all right. I had a couple bad pitches here or there that I really paid for. Down 2-0. Hopefully my team can pick me up here. If not, we'll battle along here. Bottom of the 4th. Try to get deep into this one. Just give them a quality out here. That's all you can do as a young pitcher. Here's Max Kepler. Stands in. It's 2 outs here. Bottom 4. We're talking mostly Chicago sports. We're talking all sports, though. All playoff basketball. I saw some of the highlights yesterday. So who went? Kyle Schwarber went deep twice yesterday in a loss. But it's good to see him doing his thing. It was fun to watch him earlier in his career, and he's just turned into a really good ball player. Who else would? I think the Judge went deep twice in New York.
Next pitch
And the New York
downstairs.
Yankees have won 9 in a row, so watch out for the Yankees. And watch out for New York baseballs. The Mets look good, too. The Mets ended up grinding one out and winning 10-6 in that one. With Schwarber going deep early, the Mets, something about the Mets this year. Could it be an all New York series? Don't know. That's who you're keeping an eye on there. Anaheim playing well. Ohtani went down, so you keep an eye on that. I'll go to the ballpark and report there. Thank you for joining in. We're talking now all baseball and some of the hot teams. You know, so those Anaheim looks good. I think Minnesota looks good. I saw Toronto look good. I know mostly American League Centrals. I only tune into White Sox games right now. As I start keeping an eye on some of the hot teams, start keeping an eye on some of those guys. I really like watching Ohtani, and so I'm going to try to go watch him play today. See Mike Trout right now at MVP form as he hit a bomb. Yeah, so you could just tell by that swing when he. Another thing I noticed is there's a lot of home runs, so the ball might be a little tight. Players might be a little juiced. So the offensive numbers are up this year, and it's not even hot out yet. So I'd be expecting some big offensive numbers from some people. Right around the All-Star break, you're going to be seeing guys at 40 home runs. Watch it. Guarantee it. You can guarantee it. But that makes it, you're trying to come off a strike. Not a strike, but a lockout. Kind of disrupted things and rubbed fans the wrong way. So they're trying to get people excited again about baseball. So if you're a pitcher, you got to watch out. I think that bodes well for the Sox once it gets warm. As I could spin it back to them. So we do have an offensive lineup that will do damage once it gets warm. We just got to wait for it to get warm here in Chicago. As he go. Pitching okay here in the bottom of the fifth. Got one down. And looking for some offensive support here. My perks are being activated. He's got the pimp juice on the mound. He gets stronger as the game goes along. It's a good hard fastball at 100 miles per hour. You could feel it. He wants to finish strong here for his team. So 1-1, 1 out. Breaking ball just misses. 1-1. Try to keep my change up down here. It's been my Achilles heel most of the time, leaving that pitch up. So it's 1-2. As the pimp juice on the mound. Backdoor. Can't get it. So it's 2-2. And here is the pitch. Pops him up. As the third baseman settles under that one. 2 down. So we're talking baseball, talking playoffs. I talked Bears draft. Some of the hot teams here in baseball. Not any hot teams. I think the Cubs won 2-0 yesterday, so they're trying to hang in there. Sox still feels like they're struggling. They lost a tough one yesterday. Can they bounce back today before they take on the Scrubbies in 2-game set? So there'll be some excitement about baseball here the next couple days here in Chicago. Cubs, Sox trying to hang in there. It's been a tough season injury-wise for the Sox, and now they find themselves in a huge funk. They're trying to bounce out of it. Can they do it? Where is that? Son of a gun. It's 1-2. Just missed away. Just misses in. 2-2. Down by 2. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Nice play. Scoops it up, and we're out of the fifth. Still 2-0 bad guys. As they pull me, as Joe Kelly comes in. Yeah. Excuse me. Stretching it out. Another L. Hopefully I don't get the loss, and I don't.
just
Cy
takes a
remain
life of
0-3.
its own. Guys start
Sox
hitting up
lose.
and down the lineup.
Sox
You never know
lose.
who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Struggling
And
even
the
here in the
score
video
ends with a
game.
final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew
Thought
here
I'd be
at
joining
MLB
a
The
playoff
Show, I'm
team. We're
John Sciambi.
freaking
We'll see you soon.
hovering at 9 games under 500. But that's okay.
And welcome in, everybody.
White
Glad
Sox
you're with
baseball
us.
coming
And
your
the
way
finale of this three-game weekend
here in
set with the
Twinkieville.
Chicago White Sox
I'm going
taking
to eat
on
it.
the Minnesota
Today's
Twins.
Eat a Twinkie Day. There'll be Angels in the outfield at the Cell. What'd you think of that movie? What's your favorite baseball movie? That is my question. My favorite baseball movie of all time ends up being... I'll keep you hanging on that one.
And on the hill,
There's a lot of them out there.
His career ERA
Bull
has been under
Durham,
4. What I like
The
most
Natural,
about him is his reliability.
Rookie of the
Takes the ball
Year.
every fifth day, ready
Those are
to
just
go
some of
whenever
them.
the manager calls.
What's that one, the Minnesota Twins one where the kid was the coach? That was a good one. Undercover good baseball movie. Don't know the name, but it was good. It was like real base. It felt like, I don't know, Bernie Mac had one, Mr. 3000.
Making his way through the minor leagues and quickly
Maybe
at
I'll
this
do a
level
little
become an
podcast.
impact player.
That's a good one. Best baseball movies of all time. Natural's a really good one. It's so old. It's a classic one. That's hammered. Base hit. RBI. He keeps it. Gets it in quickly to third.
Mission accomplished there as he
Sonny
picks up
Gray's
the
on the mound.
RBI to give him the lead. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was
It was
hit
a shot
pretty
base.
hard
That wasn't
to the
wasting no
infield,
time.
So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs, nobody on. And next
One
thing
for
the
one,
Sox,
RBI
Ricky
knock.
Fuentes. He's got the
Here's the
power,
network.
but great contact
Digging in.
skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's
That
a
ball
fly
hit
ball
deep.
right field.
Way back. He looks up. You can put it in the upper deck. Yes.
Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
Oh my. Oh, the Rick Dog feels good. He's 2 for 2. He put this one in the upper deck. My goodness, Sonny Gray feeling the wrath. The rookie.
With a low down
Welcome in
fastball, you have to live
to
on
the
the
Rick
edges
Dog
and
Network
hit
as we
your
take another
spots
look. A
if you can.
beautiful
Moving
swing as he
along.
just puts his
Really
head
good
down
swing
on a
there.
high fastball
Patient, waited
and
for
hits it
it. Just like all over
422.
again.
Very happy feet. Is somebody up there didn't expect to get a souvenir, but they did.
Now at the plate.
2 for 2. Thank you for joining us.
Baseball today, so many strikeouts, and
Oh
they are
my, what a
available to
swing that
pitchers.
was.
But this is a guy that
As
puts
the
the
good
bat
guys
on
are
the
losing.
ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
His good
Gray
speed aboard.
checks over to first, and he's back.
155 into this one is a marker. Whoa, he hung
one's
that.
in there, 0-1.
0-1. 155. I-55. I'm trying to remember it so I could make it into a highlight later because that was a bomb. Timeout.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time.
Stepping out. I'm stepping out because he's taking too damn long on the mound.
The pitch.
And that's ball 1-1. Not trying to help Sonny out as he's got the lead here. It's midway through this ball game. We've got a runner on, 1 out. Come on. I need something to hit, meat. So we're talking favorite baseball movies of all time. My favorite baseball movie.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I'm not saying it.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base.
1 and 2. Gotta concentrate.
Double play here.
Left-hand batter waits.
Oh, he hung that one and I hit the hell out of it, but it was foul. 1 and 2. Could have been my second bomb of the day. Just trying to get a base hit. I want to win this game. Oh, he drilled me.
And it hit him.
As I battled back. Good at bat. As I remain 2 and 2.
And now, Ricky
Couple ribbies.
Fuentes.
As now we're
He's
winning
kind of an
5 to
outlier,
4.
especially when guys are consciously
Thank you for joining me
sacrificing
here on the
contact
Rick
to
Dog
deliver
Network as
power.
we're having a lot of fun here this early morning swing session. Ugh,
And first offering is fouled
put it
off.
up in my eyes and I can't lay off of it.
Time call prior to the 0-1.
I'll take time. I want my pitch. That's not it.
Check
0-2.
swing, but he went too far.
That's
And
nasty.
it's
That's
0-2.
nasty. That's low.
Pitch is
1 and
downstairs.
2.
0-2
As we
fastball way out
battle
of the
back, we
zone.
have the lead
He's trying
here.
to speed him up.
I'm having a
Gotta stay
huge
back.
game.
Off speed's probably coming.
Next
That's low.
offering
2 and
is
2.
down
I
low.
hit one into
Great
the
job
upper
of
deck.
laying off those pitches
My
down in the
first
zone
at
to
bat,
even
it was a
the count
huge
off at
bomb.
2-2. Such a better feeling for
Or
the
my
hitter.
second at bat, I should say. That's
Next pitch is
outside. 3 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you
Trying to
take
get
it.
on,
Seeing the
start
ball
something
out of the
here.
pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the top of the 7th as we have the lead. Add to this lead would be nice. Oh,
Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he
Oh.
was thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
that was a good
Did
pitch.
not expect
Just
that
gotta tip
location,
your
in my
cap.
opinion.
So up next for Chicago.
One more bat here. Top of 9. Switch around, bat the other way.
Soft contact in
And
the air.
that's a base
And that's a
hit.
base hit.
Yes. Ends up being 3 for 4. Big day for the network.
Started and ended pretty
Nicely
quickly.
done.
No messing around right
Aye,
there. That's one of those things
55.
where as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first.
we
so
take the
we'll see if
lead.
they try to get him into motion.
Can I get a good jump on the
And
left?
now
Oh,
up
yeah,
to
I
the
could get a jump on
plate,
this guy.
Yasmani Grandal.
So wait.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's
Crowd
see if I
locked
can
in
get a
right
steal
now.
here.
One run
Gramandi usually
game
swings a
here in
good
the
bat.
Runner on the go.
He went slide step. I might be in trouble.
The tag, and he's out at second.
Got
I
him.
see him trying to be
Son
aggressive
of a
right there
gun.
in this ball game, try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time.
Just
Nice
does
job by
get
the
me.
defense
If I
right there
may have
to
slid to
keep
the
things
outside part of the
right
bag. I
where they
gotta
are in terms of
make
this
some adjustments here.
Well, this was a tight
But we get the
play
win.
game. Got a little of everything, some
I don't
time
mind
get
trying to be
runs on
aggressive
the
in that
board,
situation.
keep pitching and defense in certain
Nice
spots.
job,
Definitely
White
a
Sox.
fun one
White
to
Sox.
watch.
Go White Sox as I hit a bomb. I'm going to go get a pen so I could write down that time. It was 1:55 into this telecast. I hit a bomb. Ooh, doctor.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we
Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning and welcome in. Had a huge game as we march forward here. Early morning grind. The White Sox suck.
Phrase, well played now, or
Cubs
from the
are not much
advertising
better.
campaigns for MLB, the show
The
has
Bears
gone down in history with the fans of
didn't
the
shit
game
the bed
as one of the most
this
beloved
draft.
phrases associated with
The
it. How
Bulls
often do
are
you have
playing
people
golf.
walking up to you and
I
saying
think,
that or
I
some
don't know what the
variation
hell's
of
going on in hockey.
all the time, which is fabulous. There's a lot of fans of the
As we
game.
go to Baltimore,
including
one of my
myself out
favorite
there.
places to play.
To be a part of that catchphrase is awesome. They would, as my
T
career
drills sound
continued
great.
after the game and the commercial aired, they would
Oh,
actually
yeah.
play that catchphrase.
Oh,
over the
yeah.
loudspeaker when I would make a nice
I'll be
play. So,
batting third.
I've enjoyed it over the years. And,
Playing shortstop. Ricky Fuentes says Adam Engel is ass cold as everybody else is hot. And we're still 10 games under 500. 100. We have 66 games left. 66 games left here in my rookie season. Try to put up some numbers. I don't think I'm going to be eligible as I came up in that weird pocket for Rookie of the Year. I'll have to try to win it this year, and I won't be eligible. I thank you, Jerry. Fucked me. Whatever. We're not doing this for accolades. I'd like to bring a championship to my city of Chicago. I'm running out of coffee again.
Such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is
Son of
traveling
a
out of the
bitch.
ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup.
Ryan Mountcastle. Nobody cares. We're moving on.
Instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this
There's
game,
the Rick Dog as he
Jordan Balazovic.
digs
Chris,
in.
He's a guy that gets better
I hit
when
a
things
bomb
get
last
tough.
game.
Yeah, his
Upper
batting
deck
average against is actually
in
better
Minnesota.
when he's in a
Now I
jam.
dig in
So
my first
we'll
at
see
bat
if he
here.
continues to dance his way
Camden
out of danger.
Yards. Ooh, little tardy. Dropping. Get down.
Makes a nice running catch.
Won't.
And that is that. Down in order
So
for
I
the
hang
White
with him
Sox. On
as
to
he
the bottom of
fouls
the
out.
first. No score.
Here in his first swing. Nothing.
Now the number 2 hitter, Robert Newstrom.
Batting second.
As we're rolling along here on the Rick Dog Network.
And the 0-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Fuentes. Off balance feet. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Is I have an idea.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop,
What did
Ricky
I just
Fuentes.
do?
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the
Oh,
boxes
brother.
offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start
1-0,
at game
good guys.
time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you
Oh,
what, his teammates feed
crap.
off of
Not
the
paying
leadership
attention.
that he shows on and off the field.
All right.
Hauls it in for the out. Pretty good job on the mound in this one.
This might be
Siggy.
my
It
last
feels
game.
like we've seen a lot
I might
of
play
ball
an actual game
so
after
one
this.
out, nobody on. And now here is Sheldon Noisy.
Third baseman.
Keep my numbers right where they're at.
Next
Gonna
pitch is
charge
popped
it
up.
in. It's a sure-handed
Fuentes
shortstop makes the play.
grab, and there's 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every
Second
at-bat.
baseman. David Flody.
And up next for Chicago, Ricky Fuentes.
Good morning and welcome in to the
He's
Rick
a
Dog
shortstop
Network. It'll
by
be my
trade, and big
last few
time
swings
power.
here. Road to the show. I'll switch over and play a ranked game online. I need
And
some
the first offering is
competition
not
in my
close.
life.
Seems
Playing
like
the
from day
computer.
one, his
May drag just a little bit. So
strike zone
I had a
and
good
plate
start to my
discipline
career
looked like
here.
he'd been in the league for 6
It's
years
about-
already.
Balazovic
We're about
keeping
100
an eye on him.
Games into the season here,
Engel.
and And I just got called up a few weeks ago, and I'm off to a good start offensively. My pitcher's struggling a little bit, but that's fine. My team is struggling a little bit, but we'll be all right. We'll grow on this. This is a super star in the making. As there he goes, the second. See. Oh, no, he got him. The Rick Dog Network will have a great career here, so just to start. 0 for 2. In just a bit. Try to get off the schneid here. Just a base hit. That's all we're looking for here. Get something started.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That pitch,
Really looks like
it's
these
a
hitters have
difference.
been in between with
It's
their
1 and
timing
1.
today. Good
Making
fastball,
stuff up here.
excellent slider, but they've not been
Ugh.
able to commit to one
Just a
velocity and
hair
stay there.
quick. Timeout. So it's 1 and 2. He's got me in a bad spot. See if I can fight back. Ooh, change just low and in.
Really good take.
Staying
especially
in,
two
in.
strikes.
In.
Counts full, 3-2.
Doesn't want to give in to the young superstar.
The 3-2
Ball
is off the
4.
outside edge and
Decent
back
speed
in
aboard.
1-4.
'Cause I'm going to try to go here late in this one. It's an insurance
Yasmani
run.
Grandal up to hit. Nobody out.
Full
Runner
count.
first. Runner on the go.
Gotta
He
find
swings
it.
and hits a fly ball.
It's in the
Center
air.
field. Hayes settles underneath it. He's got it. And
That's
there's
the
one
best
down.
job I've done of not getting caught up in a double play there. Usually I'm like, the shadow helped me. The shadow knows, so it made it very realistic.
And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets.
I'm going to try to
One
go
run
again
game,
here.
1 out, 1 on.
1 and 1.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
I got a good jump and a good pitch to go on. Safe at second. Yes.
You know, nights like this when it
So now we're in
seems
scoring
hard to score,
position.
I
My
like to
second
call the
stolen
quick
base of the
motion
year.
and try to steal the base.
So he's
Ball's not carrying,
got
no
a
home
good
runs
jump,
so far, so
good
trying
pitch to go on.
manufacture some offense like
High
this may be
throw.
the way to go.
dives in. He's safe as we take a look. Nicely done for the network as we'll fast forward. Doo-doo-doo, making the most out of that walk there. But he did not score.
All set to start the
Top of
ninth in
9, 2-1,
this one. And down
leading
the
off.
shortstop, Ricky Fuentes. Wells back to work. Ball
That's a
1-1.
ball low. Just waiting for my pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Can't tell. It was in. He's calling it both ways today, so.
Next offering is fouled back.
1 and 2. Fights it off. Too close to take. Good slider. So we tune it in to the Rick Dog Network.
Popped up.
Straight up. That was. Maybe he drops it.
Rutschman right there to make
Tough
the
day.
grab. 1 up, 1 down. Some great baseball history.
Hopefully we get to
here
win.
in-
And we do.
Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for
I am
his
going to
squad. They
return to the
expect to win when
clubhouse.
he's on
And
the
change. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to play a ranked game. That's without a doubt the best way I can do this. All right, here we go. We'll go. We'll switch it up. We'll back out. Good run. The Rick Dog Network there.
Well, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is confidence. You know, this guy has developed the correct way, and he's up there, and he's playing at a high level. He's got big-time confidence.
Play some online ranked as long as everything's up and running. I haven't seen anything to say any different early this morning. Hopefully, I'm still on. I feel like they have so many service maintenance. All right, we're looking good. I'll throw out there. Who pitched yesterday? Keuchel. Then come back up to the top. No, I'll go Dylan Cease. I'm not playing around. We'll play a night game at the cell. Usually put it on All-Star. Quick counts off? What the fuck? Why would you do that to yourself? Let's welcome in here to the Rick Dog Network. We're looking for an opponent here. Playing a ranked game. We have White Sox baseball. Nobody's on this morning. Might back out and do it again because I don't like playing shitty connected. Try it again. Oh, we got one. We got. All right. This guy's killing me. You're gone. I'd rather have Engel. Andrew Vaughn, bat up. All right, here we go. Hopefully, every time I was doing this early on when I got this game, everybody else was picking the same team. So why they would do that? It must be like oh, there we go. I think it's regional. So it'll be an old school American League Central matchup. The Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Chicago White Sox. It's a good matchup. At Miller Park.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Beautiful Miller
Interleague
Park.
Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers.
American Family Field. Whatever the fuck that means. It's Miller Park. Where's Bernie?
Back to get this one started after this.
Hope I don't see him the whole day. Yes. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. We have White Sox baseball coming your way. Sox and Brewers. It's Tim Anderson,
And the pitch.
White Sox leadoff hitter.
And first offering is fouled
A little
off.
fast. Ooh,
Comes up
stays up
empty
and
on
in,
the
up and in.
swing, 0-2 now.
I haven't checked my record. I think I was a game or two, maybe under 500, 6 and something or something or another.
Punch out there,
Oh,
and that's
is he
the first
gone?
out.
Because I'm
Luis
not
Robert now.
having good at bats.
And that's in
Good
there for
pitch,
strike
0-1.
one. No score, just getting started, top of the first.
Welcome in to the Rick Dog Network. So you're live in Twitchlandia. Ooh,
Next
break.
offering is
A
in for a
sinker.
strike.
I understand
That
you
breaks
wanna try
back
to
in.
gauge that guy's
It's 0-2.
fastball, but you
Just
also
trying to
have
time him
be
up here.
aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Ooh,
Nice
paints.
efficient start to
It's
the
2
inning.
down.
That's 2 out. 2 outs, base is
It's
empty.
Homelander
Jose Abreu up to hit.
sizzling along here early.
In there,
Another
it's
good
0-1.
pitch as Abreu steps in. It's 0-1.
And a strike.
It's 0-2 at the
Hoping that
knees.
the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game, but if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And it's
He
down.
gone.
Strikes. The big righty strikes out the
Nasty.
side. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman.
All right, here's Dylan Cease on the
And
mound.
a pitch.
A strong throwing right-hander as he pops him
Swing
up.
and a pop-up in foul
Third
ground.
baseman over,
Harrison
makes the play.
makes the grab,
One
pitch,
down.
one out. Willie Adames stands in.
Not shortstop. Willie Adames.
And fouled off.
All right, 0-1, one out.
Kicks and deals.
As he fouls it
Swing and a
off.
liner foul off to the right.
Ball boy not doing anything out there. Lazy ball boy here's probably drunk here
The 0-2.
at Miller Park.
That misses the
Ooh,
zone.
just misses.
Now 1 and 2. Is there a little wrinkle to
Thank
that
you for
swing?
joining me here
Yeah.
on the Rick Dog Network.
Slider action.
So we're playing some
Swings through that.
MLB The Show ranked.
And out to
So I'm
gone.
playing a little one-on-one against somebody
Now
else live.
Christian Yelich.
Is he gone?
First pitch, not close.
As it's 1-0. Trying to keep my pitches down. I have a tendency from this angle to leave them up. Just
Ran
missed.
it
2-0.
straight, almost got him.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Breaking ball.
Next
Ooh,
pitch
just missed.
misses,
3-1.
and a
He's
count is
got a good
3-1.
eye. Change.
Swing and a miss,
3-2.
3-2 now.
Big 3-2 pitch here in the first. Got
Swing and a
him.
miss.
He gone.
And he's down on strikes. 3 up, 3
Nice.
down, inning over.
That was a nice
Top of the
pitch.
second, and now
Here
up
come the
to
good
plate,
guys.
Yasmani
The Sox have been
Grandal.
struggling this year, folks. Let's see if Grandal can get something going.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Whew,
Swing and a
nasty.
miss. And
1-1
it's
timeout.
0-1. And
That's when I
before
throw
the
him off a
0-1,
little
he
bit.
asks for time.
11 pitches in. He's just cruising along. That's a little bit up.
Offering upstairs.
1-1.
Way off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
That ball's
so that you're not
hammered.
popping up pitches that are just a little too
Sucked
high.
up by the
Steps
first
out
baseman.
first
1
for the
down.
out. Andrew Vaughn now.
Here's Andrew Vaughn. Sweet swinging righty. Ooh,
In
right
there
down
for
Broadway,
strike
0-1.
one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing.
Little better
Later on
sinker,
in the
0-2.
game, that may be a pitch that he turns on.
0-2 now.
Ooh,
Swing
he
and
gone.
a miss. Struck him out.
I thought
That's
I
the
was
second
guessing
out.
there.
And now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
Here's big Gavin Sheets.
First offering misses the mark.
Stop guessing and see it.
That
So I
one is
shanked it.
absolutely belted. Way back there.
It's well hit, though. To the track.
Throws it in on the warning track.
Just missed it. Nothing. Thank you for joining me here in this early
Bottom
morning.
half of inning number 2.
Swing
now at the
session.
plate, Andrew McCutcheon.
So we're playing some baseball here in Milwaukee. Milwaukee, as they like to pronounce it.
And first off,
Turning
is
and burning.
fouled off.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Sliced
It's
hard, but
0-2.
foul. Next
Oh,
pitch
just missed.
Swing,
Nasty
1-2.
changeup. Oh,
That one
almost
not
hit him.
close. It's 2-2.
Can't get my breaking ball. I got to get it over if I want to be effective. Chopper. It's 2-2. Welcome in. Ranked action here on MLB The Show. Sox and Brewers.
And a foul ball
2-2
stays
still.
alive.
Good battle here.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
He gone.
Miss, struck him out. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Oh,
And he swings and
high
misses
changeup.
at the initial offering.
He's way on front. Thank goodness. As now he's trying to wait back for it.
One down, base is empty. And
Try to
there's the ball.
gas him
See how
upstairs.
the catcher
Fishing,
wanted
biting.
that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their
He
swings.
gone.
Swing and a miss, and he
fire
chases
from
that
my
one in the
knees.
dirt. And it beats him for out number 2.
As
That's a
Dylan is
strikeout.
Well, maybe
doing his
approaching this
thing
at
on the
bat with
mound.
a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing
Curveball.
0-1.
Strike.
Second inning here, no score.
Strike
0-2
two.
remains at that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
The wind of the pitch.
As he just does get a piece of a changeup. Stayed up a little bit again. Trying to put him away.
And it's
He
a
gone.
miss. And that's
End of the
that.
second. Nice pitch. Dylan Cease. As we're 2 hours and 28 minutes into the
Josh
stream.
Harrison.
Playing great baseball this morning. Try to keep it going. Here in Twitchlandia.
Hauser back to work.
Ooh.
Strike one.
0-1.
Check
0-2.
swing, went around. 0-2 now. And a foul
Try to
ball, he stays
sneak
alive.
a fastball by him. Fights it off.
The pitch.
Change
That
or a
one's
sinker.
fouled off.
Fouls it off.
The next
It's
offering
1 and 2.
misses, and the count is 1-2.
Down the
That's the
line. Fair ball.
Base hit.
Let's see.
Takes the
Stumbles a
turn.
little bit. I'm
He's
going
digging
for
for
2.
second.
Might have bad decision. Is he gone?
Second, and he's out. Trying
I'm
for
always
two.
so damn aggressive.
Leori Garcia up to the
Here's
plate.
Larry Garcia. Oh, Leori. Leori, that's it. Excuse me.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Ah,
They say
couldn't
it
hold
went.
back. Junk. 1-1. Making him work a little bit here. That
And the
ball
count
hit
1-2.
way back, but foul. Right size, wrong shape. Son of a gun.
Comes the
It's
pitch.
1-2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 to Garcia.
2-2 now.
Ah,
And
is
that
he
sneaks
gone?
in the dirt.
Son
On to
of a gun.
first, And 2 away now. The batter now is Adam Engel.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good pitch. Right at the knees. My goodness. Engel batting ninth for the Palehosers. Another good pitch. Timeout.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's
Got
got
good
going
stuff
on the
out
mound
there.
right now.
Adrian Hoser. Same pitch again. Down and in. Down and in. Down and in.
And here it comes.
He gone.
A miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, and now the veteran catcher, Omar Narvaez.
For the Brewers, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
1-1 gonna stall.
Kicks and fires. Slow roller to
Oh,
first.
sneaks
Base
it
hit.
by for a base hit. Just by Jose
Now it's
Abreu.
Lorenzo Cain.
That's our first guy on here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next
Stays
offering
in
is
on him.
fouled back.
It's 0-2. Nobody out.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Try to bunt
And
with
that
2
bunt
strikes.
goes
He gone.
towards
What the
the
hell this
strikeout.
guy's doing? Too fast for him.
Now it's
Overthought
Chase
it.
Peterson. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
And now he's bunting.
Gets the bunt down the right
I'll just
side.
tag him.
Abreu.
See what he does at
And
second.
that's a
Nothing.
bunt single.
So there's 2 down.
Was placed perfectly.
He's got a runner in scoring position. That's all you could ask for right now.
He's looking for a ground
Very
ball,
anxious.
play and out of this jam.
Wong. Wong, 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 Wong.
Pitch. It's a double
He's
steal.
trying to bunt with
Trying to
2
move the
outs.
runners over.
Harrison nicely got him.
Out on the sac bunt.
He was just trying to get the next guy up, I'd figure.
Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames.
So it's 2 outs. Runner at third. He's trying to put the pressure on me to make a mistake, but I'm playing good defense. Start him off with a slider.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Sees, plants, throws,
Over to Abreu.
got him.
That is the inning.
Nicely done. That was a good inning. That was fun. He put pressure on my defense, and we
Start of the fourth.
Performed.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Here's Tim
Tim
Anderson.
The right-hander back to work. That's down and in.
It's 1-0. Ooh, good pitch. Just keeping it low and in, low and in. One and 2.
The 1-2.
Nasty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
And then it goes out with the slider. 7 Ks.
And now it's Luis Robert. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the first offering is not close. And it's even up.
Good pitch. That's roped. He's hustling at first, but that's a good play.
2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Trying to figure this guy out.
Keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
2 outs here. Top of 4.
Abreu at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Wong picks it up.
Takes his time, and that's
That takes care of
out number
Abreu.
3.
That's
We got a
out number
pitcher's
3.
duel here in Milwaukee. Who's going to blink first?
Back here at American Family Field. And now it's Christian Yelich. The pitch.
First pitch to Yelich.
Swings and misses.
Strike.
Into center.
Ball hit deep. There's Luis Robert be there. Glides underneath it. 1 down. Long out number 1.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
As
He's
Milwaukee's
someone
got a
that you
good
might
tough
not
team.
describe as
Good
having
tough
elite
lineup.
level speed, but he can
Dylan Cease
absolutely
trying to
move,
keep it
and it is
together
a
on the
factor
mound.
in his game. Foul ball there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite
Change,
stuff, the
fish
fact
ain't
that they're
biting.
consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the next pitch
2
is
and 1.
way
He's
outside.
being patient at the plate.
Swings
Gas.
and
2 and 2.
misses. And the count is even 2 and 2.
Kind of a hanging slider. Got away with one.
He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Trying to put him away. Ooh, stays alive.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2.
He gone.
Up empty as he chases that
Grandal
one to third. Out on the drop.
Fires over to
Strike, 2
first.
gone.
2 down. Got a good one brewing here in Milwaukee.
Base is empty. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Teles up to bat. Breaking ball, strike 1 as he swings late. Just a wave at it. It's a good hard fastball. It's 0-2.
The 0-2.
He gone. Nasty curveballs, Grandal. Circles and fires the first, and that ends the 4th. White Sox baseball on the Rick Dog Network. We're talking baseball. We were talking favorite baseball movies earlier. Let me know what you think. I'll ask that question later. Oh, Tapper, foul.
He's been pitching well, but
As
going
I
through
step
this
out.
middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And he deals. There's a
Ooh,
swing and a miss.
nasty pitch 0-2. He's just cruising along here. Only 44 pitches into the 5th. Fastball
Next
0-2.
offering is fouled back.
That's a ball, 1-2. Just taps it.
The wind and the pitch. Rolled
Taps
softly,
it again.
That goes foul. Righty to the plate. And now
It's
the
2-2.
count is
Good
even.
battle here, Bruin. Trying to just have a good at bat for a change. Gets a good pitch to hit. 2-2.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's high. 3-2 to the catcher. The switch hitting catcher. Yasmani Grandal.
And it's
Ball 4. First man aboard. I think I might have got caught stealing some shit. I don't know.
So up next
Oh, I
for
got a base
Chicago,
hit and got caught.
Andrew Vaughn.
This is the first man on. Ah,
They say you win. And time
first
for
time he's
Friday to
pitching
go
in the
long.
stretch. Nobody out.
At the belt and fires.
Ah,
Swings through
nasty.
that
Too
one.
nasty.
Not a
Nasty
swing we
pitches.
wanna watch again.
And a
Got
swing
him.
and a miss. And one away.
As I was being aggressive there. That's just 3 good pitches. That's you tip your cap right on the edge. That's a little low.
First pitch misses for ball one.
It's a shot base hit.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick
First
throw
and
back
second
in. Lead runner
with
holds
one
at
out.
second with one gone.
Josh
2 on, 1
Herschel.
out. And up next for Chicago, Josh Harrison.
Oh, it's a double play because I was on contact. Dadgummit. It's a hang with him. You gotta be shitting me.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in the long
Oh,
threat,
brother.
Renfroe.
Well, we got something, Brent said, you know. He bleeds.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Good hard fastball, 1-1.
Fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Curveball. Got him.
And he's down on strikes for the second time
He's
today.
not happy.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Swings
0-1.
0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific
Harrison.
bite at the end.
Over, but it's going to be off the screen way up high. Unless he had a rocket up his ass. He's not getting that one.
Here's the 0-2.
Ooh, nasty. Fish ain't biting.
And a ball
2-2.
evens the count.
He
Swing
gone.
and a miss. Down
Got him
on
at the
strikes.
change.
Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch, not close. Next
Shanks
pitch is
one.
popped up.
Good pitch.
Abreu makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Leori Garcia.
The second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Hauser back to work. Good eye right there. And another ball.
Good. I'm trying to see. I don't know what's going on the screen right now. 2-0.
2-0 is in
All right.
for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their
Trying to
timing
do some
today.
things,
Good
but it's all
fastball,
good. I'm just
excellent
trying to learn.
slider, but they've not been able to
Ooh, that was a good
commit to
pitch.
one
2-2. I
velocity
want him to
and
throw
stay
some
there.
damn pitches. I'm just letting him throw out there.
2-2 now.
As the shadows start to creep in, it's 2-2. 0-0, top of 6 here in Miller Park. Milwaukee. Ooh, the sinker
He's
got him.
gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Gonna fake the bunt.
Angle in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel
It's
for his
0-1
breaking ball today.
to Adam Engel.
Out to short.
That's in the holes. Engel could fly. Oh, just does get him. Son of a gun. Nice
So the
play.
batting order turns over.
0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Here's Big
White
Tim.
Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. And that's in there for
Sinker.
strike one.
Some guys are just more confident. They can
Middle
track that first
knees.
pitch out of
Good
the hand
pitch.
of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Mm. 0-2.
Kicks and deals.
Oh,
Down on
frozen.
strikes
He
goes.
gone.
And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Down the third base.
Thank you for joining me here on the Rick Dog Network. Here in Twitchland. Yeah. So we're wheeling, dealing. We got a pitcher's duel here in Milwaukee. 0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he
0-2.
swings through it.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking
0-3.
two mistake pitches for called strikes.
As I don't know what happened there.
Here's the
Must have
second
fouled it
baseman,
off. Is
Cole
he gone?
Long. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on. When
He
digs
can't get
in.
any piece of him.
Definitely
He's
been
just
known to
giving up
drop a
there.
drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense
Strike
of
one.
urgency for the
Good
defense
morning.
because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next one
Ooh,
misses,
just missed.
and
That
that's
looked
ball
good.
one. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
Oh, 1-2.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Fly ball down the line.
On,
On the
running.
move.
Can't get it. One and two as he fights off a couple pitches here.
The pitch.
He
Swing
gone.
and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Ow.
Fires it
Two
down the
away
first.
now after the drop third strike.
It's
This
2
is a
down
good
here.
pitch to swing at. One reason
Bottom
he's
at a
an
6.
everyday player
12
is he
Ks
usually
for
lays
Dylan
off of
Cease.
that
He's
jump.
doing his thing. His thug thizzle.
Adames.
That's
Now at the
0-1.
plate as he swings.
We got Christian Yelich on deck. Andrew McCutcheon in the hole.
Through strike one.
So we're back at it here. Game on!
Pitch misses. And 1-1.
Here on the Rick Dog Network.
And a
Been
swing
playing
and
some
a
good
miss.
baseball. I've had a highlight or two here this morning, but thank you for joining us.
Lifted in the air right
Slaps
center
it.
field. Garcia under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Robert. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Try to have a good hit. Good at bats here this inning. Oh, that's
Grounded
just
ball
nasty
here,
sinker.
rolls foul.
0-1.
And a pitch. Now wanted.
Good eye.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen
Excuse
base,
me?
maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Oh, man, that's hit pretty deep back at the track. He looks up. You can put her on the board. Yes. A solo shot from Louis Robert. That was nice. Got it all. Uh-oh. That ball's hit deep. I think he may have got underneath it. Back at the track. Put that on the board. Back to back Jacks. And the Sox lead it 2-0. Yes.
Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
2:52 into this stream. We have exploded. 2:52. Oh, there's a hanger. He's got nothing left out there. We're getting deep into this one.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-1.
I'll call time. I just want to get somebody going in the
There's some
pen.
hop there, but more likely to get
Just
some
in
base
case.
hit.
Good
So
bummer.
very important to be patient.
Warm
Let
him
the
up.
pitcher walk you, if he will.
Graveman, warm him up. As he has nothing left on the mound. I'm waiting for a hanger.
Next offering is
2-2.
fouled back.
No outs. Let's give it up back-to-back
And
Jacks.
the righty deals. And that just
3-2. Don't help him out.
To
Andrew
follow
Vaughn
to a
on deck.
two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will
Ball
look at him and determine
for
whether it's a ball or
he
strike.
walks
If he
the big
swings it,
catcher.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And
next
now
to hit for
bring
the
in a
Sox,
pinch runner.
Andrew Vaughn.
Who could run? Who am I going to take out? All right. Pinch runners in there. Medium speed. I'm not really trying to steal. I'm just changing it up. It's a shot. It's going to be a double play.
4, 3, and they turn the double play.
2 down.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets, 1 for 2.
Man, that was a big pitch for him. Maybe should have took that first pitch. Thank you for joining me here on the Rick Dog Network. Hopefully you could hear me loud and clear. Hopefully you could see me. You could feel me. Do you feel me, dog? You feel me? You feel me? 252. Man, that was a good pitch there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's gonna have to come firm
Letting him throw a couple
inside to
pitches
be able
out
to open up
there. It's
rotation
2-2.
if he wants
Sorry
to
for
get back there later in this count.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2.
2 outs.
And
It's
now
3 and
At this
2.
point in the game, you
Josh
cannot
Harrison
issue
on
free
deck.
passes. He's gonna have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Just taps one. Fires. Safe.
next to hit.
Oh, he's the DH. Okay.
And
We're
Josh
good.
Harrison.
No pinch runners here. Josh Harrison up the bat. Runner on.
Next
I'll take. I
offering
want to
is
make
down
him
low.
work.
Ball 1.
It was a big inning for the Sox. We had back-to-back Jacks. Ooh,
Swing and a miss
runner
as he
on.
was late.
It might be
Don't
time
wanna-
to choke up a little
just
bit,
wanna
get
keep
that
it going.
front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
High
So,
sinker,
a foul
1 and
ball
2.
makes it 1 and 2.
Not going anywhere, just leading off. Probably going to take.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Throws from his heels. He got him. Oh, tried. I tried to surprise him. Nice throw. Got Mendick. Where do I want to put? Got a 2-run lead. I don't want to do too much here. Bring McGuire in to catch. We'll keep Cease going. He's dealing until he gets into any sort of trouble. 2-0 good guys here on the network. First ranked game in a while. I got playing Road to the Show for a while there, all the way to I got my guy to the big leagues. Take a little break. He's playing well, but now I got a strike one. Trying to get a feel for the White Sox. As they've been struggling in real life. They lose a tough one to Anaheim last night. Or yesterday, kind of afternoonish. Mike Trout flexing his muscles against the Sox. So I'm going to go watch them play today. I'll be at the cell. It'll be a matinee. As it's a travel day for Anaheim, as the Sox also travel day, but they'll stay in Chicago and play the Cubbies at Wrigley. So it'll be an exciting 2 games here in Chicago. The weather's supposed to be nice. So the next 3 days will be nice. Hopefully the Sox could use the Cubs as a platform to turn around here, because they suck too. As that ball's low, is driven straight away center field. Luis Roberts floats back, makes the play. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. As Dylan Cease has got the pimp juice out on the mound. Milwaukee. Ooh, that's a hang with him. That'll end the 7th. 2-0. Good guys. Thank you for joining us. Josh Harrison up to bat. As his first pitch, he got a good pitch to hit, but he couldn't do anything with it. Just a little tardy. 1 down. Here's Garcia, switch hitter, veteran. Ooh, good pitch. 0-1. I'm going to take the next pitch. And I'm going to check on my bullpen, because these guys been warming up. Graveman tired. Santa Day. Ready and waiting. Warm up. Okay, here we go. Got a good one here in Milwaukee. Thank you for joining us here on Twitch. I think I'm on YouTube. Ranked action. So 1-on-1 with somebody here. It's a good ball player. Is he gone? Oh, no. 1-2, excuse me. He's trying to hang in there and steal this one at the end. I'm trying to just hang on. That's a shot down the line. That'll be extra base hit. That's a stand-up double for Garcia.
So up next for Chicago.
Trying to get an insurance run here. Adam Engel, the veteran.
Fought off foul. Runner leads away at second.
Yeah, that's up and in.
That's where you want it. It's a good
1-1.
miss.
Doesn't want to give in here. It's 2-1.
Garcia, the runner at
18 pitches in for the reliever. Oh,
high fly ball
shanked
out to
it.
center field. Kane under it.
Not going anywhere.
Down. And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson.
Let's see if he pitches to Tim. As goes for the reliever. Trevor Gott.
up.
High pop fly. I don't think this is going to do it.
Catch inning over.
Son of a gun.
And welcome back.
All right, here we go. Dylan Cease still doing his thing on the mound.
The line of the pitch. Base hit, center field.
And that's a base hit. Bacher.
No outs.
It's
Runner
a
at
good
first.
pitch, and he just
And now the pitcher
serves it
comes
out
up to
there.
hit. Omar Narvaez.
So I think Cease may be done here. How many pitches?
These guys definitely looking for
82.
a good swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first,
A
it feels like
shot.
it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that's
Oh.
a base hit.
Try to get him. I
First
don't know
and
what it
second.
breathes on the bag. That's an out.
Lorenzo Cain
Son of a
up now
bitch.
for the Brewers.
Lorenzo Cain up. Lefty, lefty. 2 on. Nobody out.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
And
He's
first
hacking.
offering is fouled
It's 0-1. Big swing at a big fastball. He's not being shy here. He's trying to get a 3-run bomb. Now he's trying to
And
bunt.
strike two.
And I knew that.
No
0-2.
outs, runners at first and second.
Step off. Just to
Now
see if
before the
anything's
pitch, he
up.
looks him back.
Oh my God, he slipped. Are you okay? Gonna try to bury one.
And the right-hander deals.
Got him.
Down on strikes.
13 Ks for Cease.
2 on, 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, Jace Peterson.
Great game for Dylan Cease.
On the mound now, Aaron Bummer, trying to protect this lead.
Gonna go get the lefty. He's gonna try to pinch hit or some bullshit. As he's got a pinch hitter. Grabbing a bat.
Now batting Michael Brasso.
He's gonna go righty lefty. Sit down. And a warm stretch toss. All right, we're just getting guys going here. And maybe Rolando, just in case. Warm up. Warm up. Here we go. Big at bat here. Big point in the game. What do you go with here? 2 on. I'll step off. Just to let the pressure build on both sides here. Got a good game. Now he's going to do the same. There's game being played on both sides. Gamesmanship. Now I think he's just stalling. Maybe he's getting his bullpen going. Either way, I have to pee. I've had coffee. I've had LaCroix. Been up. Stream's going on 3 hours here. Welcome in, Rick Dog Network. 7 o'clock Central Daylight Savings Time, Monday morning. We're locked in a good one here. As the Sox are up 2-0 over the Milwaukee Brewers. Here on this is a ranked ball game. Playing good. I'm trying to get the W. And I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. He's taking a piss. Why didn't you tell me, man? I have to pee too. is. Here we go. We're back.
And
Game on.
Tyler
He calls
Hall with the
timeout.
play. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Finally, here we go. First pitch just a little
doesn't
low.
find the zone.
Looking for a double play. It's 1-1.
Renfro at second. Narvaez over at first with one away. Swing and a
Strike
miss.
2 with
1-2.
Mariano in.
Runners on the move. And
Strike
that
him
ball
out.
goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Is he gone? I think he got a piece of that. We'll reset everything as the runners go back. It's a terrible decision to bunt with 2 strikes. It's 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the other lefty. Wong.
A high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course
Ooh,
of this
that
game
hung.
dramatically.
And
Couldn't
first
do anything
offering
with
is
it.
fouled off.
Wong.
Bomber deals. Double steal. And that
gonna
bunted
bunt.
towards third. To first,
That's
and
a
he
base
beats
hit.
it. Everyone's safe. So digging in, Willie Adames.
All right. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Righty, lefty.
These fans, they are
Strike. Great
ready to cheer
pitch.
about something.
Up with the cutter. Can't. Fish ain't biting. Oh, he almost hit him with the cutter, so just busting him in.
Can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. 2 outs.
Can't hold back. That's a good
Big
pitch.
spot. 2 outs.
It's 2-2. 2
And
outs.
go-ahead runs are
Bases
aboard.
juice. Sox up 2-0. Cutter. He gone.
Huge strikeout
He
there.
struck him out. Huge strikeout for the Sox. My goodness. He's got some posturing to do now as he had. He's bringing out all the stops there.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder,
Big time.
Luis Robert. And here
Luis
comes.
Roberts has 1 home run. He started it off as they went back to back earlier in the game.
6 steals.
At first, the Sox were struggling offensively until that inning as he shanks it.
And there's
1 down. As Liam Hendricks is warming up in the pen, getting ready to close it out.
And next to him for the
As
Sox,
Jose Abreu
Jose
also had a
Abreu.
solo bomb. Excuse me, swing home run. As I'm going to sit down, Lopez. Good game, Lopez. Sit down. We are ready and we are waiting with Hendricks. 1 down here in the top of the 9th. White Sox lead it 2-0. Thank you for joining in the Rick Dog Network. Oh,
And a foul ball.
that ball's hit way back, but foul. Right size, wrong shape here in Milwaukee. It's 0-1. As the shadows have crept all the way out over the infield.
And now it's even up.
Hearing some afternoon delight here on a Monday. Early morning action. Ugh,
Swing and a miss.
it's
And
1
he
and
got
2.
him a
I don't know what I was
chase.
swinging at there. I don't know what I was swinging at. Here we go. And he gone as he had me on a string.
That's out number 2.
As it's getting early as the sun's rising
Next to hit, Reese
here in
McGuire
Chicago.
Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here.
The Sox are up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 35, Brett
And he swings and misses at the initial
Man, I had a
offering.
good pitch to hit. Swing right through it, so I got to slow it down. Try to. Another good pitch, but it
And a
shanked it.
foul ball.
That was a pitcher's pitch and the catcher.
And that'll do it.
So here we go. Yelich, McCutcheon, Dallas coming up. As Liam
Back here
Hendricks.
at the ballpark, we head to the bottom
Oh
of the
no, I'll
ninth.
let the
Here's
lefty face
Yelich
the lefty
at the
here.
dish.
Aaron Bummer.
The pitch. And that's
1-0.
downstairs and outside. This one
That ball
ran,
hit
but
deep
foul to the
by
right.
foul.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
Sinker.
And the count 1-2.
It's 1-2. He gone. That's one down. Here steps in Andrew McCutcheon, the veteran hacker. That'll be it. It was a great job by Bummer. I mean, fantastic job. As we'll go get the closer. Is the big Australian. Who always keeps it interesting here in Chicago. Trying to get the save. Gas 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
As he fouls it off, it's 0-2. Yes, he's taking. He gone. It's 2 down.
Only one out remaining. Rowdy Tellez up now for the Brewers.
Not gonna hesitate going right after him.
Swings and
That's
misses,
0-1.
and it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers.
Good afternoon.
Absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ooh, just missed it.
And that's
All
ball
right, so
one.
it's 1-2. Take a deep breath. Trying to put this one away. So he hangs one and he
Foul back.
gets away with it.
Down to their final strike.
That's high fly ball. Ingles, circles, circles. This ball game is over. The White Sox get the win, folks. First time I played a ranked game in a while, so good game. As we battled, it was a pitching duel as I got 2 big home runs from Luis Roberts, the future superstar for the White Sox, and the old Cuban, young Cuban and the old Cuban, Jose Abreu, back to back, 2-0. Good guys. Thank you. I'll take a little intermission. I'm going to do some editing. Maybe I'll let you watch that here on the Rick Dog Network. But this one was fun. White Sox winner. Got a couple highlights I'll show everybody later. Everybody's going to work. I'll be back in 5.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be signing off. It was a good run. 3 hours and 20 minutes on the Rick Dog Network. So long.